In today's video, I'm going to show you how to find better swing trade entries. We'll be leveraging intraday volatility combined with our longer term trend to take advantage of intraday reversals that pay almost right away. We'll look for a risk to reward of at least a 1-to-1, but you'll see the swing trade setups oftentimes give you 1-to-2s, if not 1-to-3s. Today's example is going to be inside of Starbucks. Let's start the conversation with the daily time frame chart first. I have our market pulse indicator loaded on. It's a free indicator. If you don't have it, I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. The market pulse tells us very clearly what market stage this particular underlying is in. So for example, for Starbucks, we can see on the daily time frame chart, the current market stage is a market stage of deceleration. You see that with this red label. If I zoom into our shorter term time frame, you'll see that this market pulse line has been red now for quite some time. Ever since it turned red here after being green, which was a market stage of acceleration. So that tells you ever since about early August, inside of Starbucks, we've seen more of a bearish trend. The market stage has shifted more to deceleration. Now, most recently, with yesterday's candle, we had price action pull back to the market pulse line. Today, we had an intraday volatility setup. So that's after the pullback, now looking for an advantage to get short. I'll go through the setup here. Let me turn on show trades. Now, early in the morning, we had Starbucks sell off straight inside of our aggressive volatility box models. You see that right here when price action crosses these cyan entry lines. That's your first clue that, hey, there's going to be some volatility inside of Starbucks. At least you should expect that as the day continues. Now, what we see is a bounce from this particular level. That gives you the confidence that, hey, this level is being respected inside of Starbucks. Now we're looking for some short side setups. Why short side? Remember, our daily time frame chart very clearly tells us that the market stage we're in is a market stage of deceleration. That means the trend is down and less resistance would be to the short side trade setups. Inside of Starbucks today, we had a short side trade setup trigger in the hour right after the markets opened. The short side setup was when price action breached our volatility box models in this rally in the 7 to 8 a.m. Pacific hour. So that's an hour after the markets opened. After this sell-off, we had the bounce from that sell-off, and that bounce took us straight inside of our volatility box models. Now, the volatility box models give you an idea, an instant framework of where you would want to short, where you have both volatility and probabilities on our side. So here inside of Starbucks, for example, we can see our short side range that we wanted was from 85.20 to about 85.50. We tagged the upper end and you'll see how price almost hits this brick wall. Then we hit the lunchtime hour. That's the 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific hour. And really just a whole lot of chop. Really nothing. You could just draw a horizontal line from both before to after the lunchtime hour. Almost ignore it. Now, after that lunchtime hour ended, you'll see that momentum started to kick in. I tried to take the entry on this particular candle, also took a holding share position here. So you'll see the candle 1032 was the actual entry. You could trade this with both puts along with actual shares if you wanted to do that. So take your pick. Now, on the downside, you'll see where I took my target off was when we hit the bottom end of what would have been that previous hour's volatility box models. And from there, we had a really nice reversal. You also had a second opportunity to short into the latter half of the day here with the second momentum leg down lower. So Starbucks, a really nice opportunity to take advantage of the daily time frame chart where we established we had a downtrend. We established yesterday we had a pullback in this downtrend to our market pulse line. And today, off of that pullback, we had a short side opportunity where we had both probabilities and volatility on our side. Took the setup after the lunchtime hour, very quick trade, very little heat, and you had the second leg down lower for those of you looking to trade in the second half of the day as well. Hope you found this video helpful. Take care, everyone. Good luck trading, and I'll see you in the next update.